Hey guys, Chart Stopper's back with another video. In this channel we take a look at different stocks and we map out their key support and resistance areas on their chart. It's important to know these areas before buying any stock, and it's also important to know what kind of a trend a stock is on before you buy into it. Support and resistance is one of the most important things you can know about a stock before you buy or sell. Also, if you're doing any day trading, swing trading, or options, you're definitely going to want to get familiar with support and resistance. Just to let you know, I'm not a financial expert. These videos are for educational purposes only, but I am here to point out key factors on charts which do impact price action of a stock. Okay, and also I provided a link in the description for Webull. You can use it to start an account and get 2 free stocks. I also provided a link on the channel page for Robinhood. You could use that link and get 1 free stock by signing up for an account. Okay, so before we get into the video, just to let you guys know, we will be doing 3 videos per week on 3 different stocks, just like this one. If you guys have any recommendations for a video on a certain stock that you would like to see, leave a comment below and subscribe to the channel. Also, you're going to want to hit the notification bell so you can know when every new video comes out so you don't miss it. Okay, so with that being said, we're going to get into the chart on the stock we're doing. Today we are going to be talking about Netflix. Very popular stock. It's trading at $500.86 on the day. It's down $6.93 today. Today is January 14th, 2021. And as always, I am going to be starting at the bottom of our chart. I'm on the daily chart. I'm just going to zoom in for you guys here. Move it over. Whoops. Get rid of that. Sorry about that. I'm going to move it over. Grab my line here, and we're going to get right into it. As I can see, let me zoom out just a little bit. I have a very good support right here at the bottom. You can see it right here. 3 different points where I have very clear support on this one. So I'm just going to go ahead, drop my line in. $250 right there. Very clear there. No questions about that one. Okay. So we're going up. I'm just going to follow this one up right here. Let's see where it comes up to. See, it comes up to about 400 and then drops down. But I see a lot of consolidation right in here. So I don't think that's our resistance off that support. I'm going to come in here and I'm going to check out what's going on in here. I'm thinking this is going to be our resistance more likely, because I have 3 different points right here that I'm connecting with my line. So I'm going to go with this one. That's at $380. I'm going to drop that in so I have clear resistance off of my support right here. You can see it's bounced off of this and dropped down, many times throughout this time period right here. Up here it came up and bounced off until it finally broke free right around May of 2020. Okay, so we're moving up the chart. Grab another line to our next resistance coming off of our 380 support. I'm going to be looking at this area right here. It looks like we had a little bit of resistance right here before it eventually broke through it. So I'm going to be throwing a line right here at about looks like 450, I think, is a good area. As you can see, the stock broke through our resistance at 380. Let me just move this down right here so you guys, let me see here. Let me move this down. It says 381. I just want to get it a little closer in the 380 range. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's not exactly on 380, but you guys get the idea. Okay, so it broke through our 380 range right here, came up to our 450, got rejected once, came back down, came up again, tested it, got rejected again, came back down until it finally was able to break through, and it eventually came up here to make a high of $575. Okay, so we're zooming in, move it over a little bit, and we're coming up here. I'm gonna throw a line at the top. I'm going down to 550. That gives me, you know, a better, we'll just call 550 up here. That's our resistance at the very top. So we're gonna come down from our 550, our all-time high, and we're gonna make a support off of that because we know our 450 right here got broken. But it looks like after it hit this first high right here, it came back down, hit a support, came back up, dropped down, hit the support again, went back up, retested that high, came back down, hit support, retested the high, came back down, hit support. So there's definitely support in here now. So I'm going to find that support, and that'll be our last one on the chart. So let's just zoom in here. Whoops. Let's see, what do we got here? The 480 mark is where I can put my support. That looks like a good area of support right there. You know, we got a lot of touches on that line where it comes down, jumps up, comes down, jumps up, comes down, jumps back up. Looks like it's coming back down right now. So I like that right there. That looks good to me. Let's zoom out and recheck it. It's a nice looking chart right there. You know, we got our clear bottom support, clear support off that bottom right here, or clear resistance as we came off that bottom, and then we broke through our resistance to a clear second resistance, and then in which case this became resistance right here, or support I mean, and then we came up to our all-time high, dropped back down to our support area where we are now. As you can see here, the stock has been trading sideways since about, let's see here, it's been trading in the same price range since about July. Looks like about July of 2020 is when it started trading sideways. You know, it hit the all-time high right here. This was on July 13th of 2020. It retested it on October 14th, 2020. Hasn't been able to break that all-time high yet. It's been trading in the same price range since then. You know, it hasn't really been doing much in that time period. It's just been, you know, trading up and down in the same price range between 480 and 550. Just bouncing up and down off of our resistance and support. So let's try to find a trend. If we zoom out here, you know, we could definitely see some upward action in this price. You know, you definitely see it's on an uptrend if you look at it. So let's try to make a trend line here and see what we could get out of it to make our price prediction here. All right, I'm gonna do my trend channel right here. Connect it with, you know, where it's at today and see what we're looking like. Okay. So, you know, give or take a few days, it's on an uptrend. This was COVID-19 right here when we had that big crash in the spring. I like the way that looks right there, and I like the trend it's on. So going back to September of last year, or that's actually 2019, to present day, you could see this thing's been on a pretty big uptrend, just trading up. Even though it has been trading in that sideways direction, it is due for a breakout. It's going to have to move one way or the other. I would think it's going to continue on in this uptrend, as you could see right here. It's definitely in a buy zone. It's getting close to our 480 support right here. It's getting farther away from our resistance, so it's definitely in a buy zone. I would buy right around here, or as it gets closer to 480. And as you could see a couple days ago, when was this? Yeah, it was a couple days ago. It did get pretty close to our support as it dropped down somewhere on the 12th. That was 2 days ago. It was dropping down towards that 480 mark. So that was definitely a buying opportunity. Anytime you see this where you got to map out these areas. This is why it's very important to know these key support and resistance areas, because if you're doing any trading, if you're doing short-term investing, swing trading, day trading, or if you're just looking to buy the stock and you're looking for a good entry point, this is what you need to know. You need to know these things right here. You need to know the support and resistance, because you need to know where you're supposed to buy it at and where a good time to sell would be. So as you could see, 2 days ago would have been a perfect buying opportunity, and it already went up since then. So it's already about to start back on the uptrend. It's staying within our trend line right here, and I think it's going to continue to stay on that uptrend throughout 2021. So with that, that's our video on Netflix and our 2021 prediction for the stock price. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to leave a comment below if you have a recommendation for our next video on any stock that you would like an analysis on, or a stock price prediction. And we'll see you next time on Chart Stoppers.